Hey Rhinos, Dr. FJ, Rhino University number 16. A lot of it how to, kind of tactical. This is going to be more mindset, responsibility. You have to take total responsibility for your life, your practice, your success, your failures, everything, your family, your love life, your kids, your relationships, everything. You have to take responsibility for everything. Winston Churchill said the greatest power in humanity is responsibility. Jim Rohn has one of my favorite quotes: don't wish things were easier, wish you were better. Get better. Take total responsibility, because if you blame someone else for your position, you're never going to go anywhere, right? Every time you hold a little bit of resistance, it's their fault. It's my boss's fault. Screw him or her. Well, were you late? Yeah. Did you do a good job? No. Did you listen to what they said? No. What do you expect? So if you constantly, it's my community, it's my town, right? They just don't get it. They don't get it. I hear that all the time. They don't get it. Or my town. People just don't. They won't do chiropractic in my town. They don't want X-rays in my town. They don't. And it's like this story, and it's just these limiting beliefs, and it's just a total lack of taking responsibility for your life and getting better. I'll never forget, I was sitting at a networking group at like 7 in the morning on a Friday, and I talking to this lady, and she was driving 3 hours across the state to see this chiropractor, and I'm doing screenings, networking, talks, everything all the time to try to get him. I'm thinking, here I am hustling to get a new patient, and she's driving 3 hours to this guy. What's he so good at that I'm not good enough at? And then years later, he became my teacher, funny enough, and taught me upper cervical. But that was this started this process of how can I get better? How can I get better? How can I get better? Okay, it's not my community. It's not, okay, we don't have insurance anymore. All right, it's over. Let's go. All right, there's a lot of chiropractors in my town. Yeah, me too. So what? Let's be better. Let's hit our niche. Understand marketing, understand all of that, how to run a business, how to take care of people. Take responsibility, no blaming, no excuses. People who are good at excuses are never good at anything else, period. Okay, you will always quit when that's your mindset, because it's not going to come easy. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. Anytime you're learning a skill, anytime you're growing, there's moments of frustration, there's moments of pain. And you've got to get through those moments to then grow. Just like working out, right? You have that pain threshold. If you can't go through that, as Arnold said, you'll never be champion. It's a 9th, 10th, 11th rep. Then maybe you'll be champion. He said Muhammad Ali, he doesn't count his sit-ups. He only counts once it starts hurting. Because that's what matters. And that's how life is. That's how your practice is going to be. If you're sitting at the clock at 5:30, can't wait to go home to watch some show, well, then you can't expect to be successful. Okay? Because somebody's going to come in, they're hungry, and they're going to stay till 7, 8. They're going to come in early. They're going to put in the work to be great and build that reputation and build that relationships with their patients, and they're going to win. That doesn't mean you don't set limits and barriers and boundaries. Of course you have to do that when you get busy, or else you're going to destroy either your practice or your family life or your energy, and you're going to burn out, and you see that all the time. So yeah, that does come a point. But you've got to take total responsibility for your life. You got to sit down with yourself, quiet, and where am I at? Is this where I want to be? And if it's not, no more blaming. No more excuses. It's my mom's fault. Well, you're grown up now. Get over it. Let's move. Okay? And that's when you start doing that, right? You have to put in the work. And I try to be so transparent and honest and upfront with people that come and train with us and people I coach. It's like you have to be willing to put in the work if you want this. We'll give you the tools and strategies. But the people who've grown quickly are always the people that just take action, put in the work. They're usually highly motivated because they have kids or someone relying on them. So that desire to provide for this other person just overwhelms any kind of fear or doubt, and they go. And of course they make mistakes. We've all made mistakes. It happens all the time. So you can't get stuck on that. You can, I had some 1-star reviews. It happens. So let's move forward. All right? Take total responsibility for your practice, your life, where you're at, and that's the starting point of real achievement. Keep charging.